Welcome to the AT&T Center. It's Fan Appreciation Week here in San Antonio. Tonight's San Antonio Spurs broadcast is brought to you by AT&T. The Spurs shoot for their fourth win in a row, coming in a sparkling 60-17, and the Lakers are 22-55. Both teams coming off wins against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Or is he going to try to run his guys out there just to make sure that they're in terrific shape come next week?
Clarkson with a miss. Jonathan Simmons comes up hobbling on last night. 5 of 8 from 3. Dedmon gives it right back to Kawhi. And an easy two. Ingram inside, and Nance comes up with the bucket. Aldridge had the game tire and then took care of business in the OT. Ingram picks off the rebound from the Clarkson miss. And Ingram, nice dish, and Nance.
And he's got a ton of talent.
Good career at Tulsa, Missouri, before going to the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard ties it at 8. Ingram the other way on the drive.
See, he did not have that early. Yeah, he drives LA. You got to take him down the low block every time. Now, Julius Randle's a different story. He's a load.
He and Leonard 4 apiece. Parker the other points. Randle outside to Ennis, and he swishes the jumper. They're probably never in the 230 or 240 areas. Still, Gasol gets it blocked. Here comes Nance.
Ingram doesn't have to get that big, though, Bill. If he just puts on another 15.
Got the Spurs in overtime last night. You win those two, you're playing Oklahoma City. Keep track of what's going on in Memphis with the Thunder and Oklahoma. Right back to Forbes. Defender falls down. Forbes can't connect. Anderson can't rebound. And Ingram fires it. Touchdown to Clarkson.
Yeah, they're still reviewing the one foul that you were whistled for.
Randle. There in the first quarter. Remember, they were down 16-14. Different deal tonight. Defensively in so many categories. But the Spurs shot just 27%. Waba. And he gets the buck. 18th game as a Laker. As with their D-League team, the LA Defenders. The alley-oop and the dunk with the Defenders in the D-League playoffs against the RGV Vipers.
Well, at least he has his playoffs, which is a little bit more lax. Guys are going out there and just having fun.
17-0 run. Waba's miss. Leonard to Bertans with a flush. Finally, the other way. Leonard with a steal. To Parker. Forbes lines it up for 3. Count it! Corey Brewer. Leonard takes it away again. Ahead to Parker. He scores! Before the Spurs bounce back a little bit. Inside, Aldridge slaps it away as Robinson. Nwaba, the step back. Robinson. Blocked by Dedmon. Out of bounds to the Spurs this time. Ennis was 7 after that shot. Parker in the paint. And 1 for TP.
Great hesitation move by Chuck.
And the Thunder up 57-50 on the Grizzlies. Back.
The way teams are shooting 3 balls now. There you go, LA.
Meta World Peace, who he had to fall in love with the 3-point. World Peace gives it back out front. They swing it to Nance Jr. He swings.
Anybody else in this league can get off the floor, but you add that to your game, you're going to be quite a player.
Just his 8th 3 of the year, shooting 25% from distance. Kawhi knocks down the 3
left, and finish with your left hand will then a lot more difficult for the defender to get to it. 9 out of 10 bigs in that situation, Bill, are going to mishandle it. It's going to be a turnover.
Randle did 17 after the first quarter by 26 early in the second. Simmons. Aldridge with a follow.
I think like 3 or 4 of those over the last couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, boy, don't do that.
Brilliant from Tony.
Here's take over.
No Aldridge, no Kawhi here to start the second half. Brewer gives it up. Nance Jr. off the glass. 46 on the clock. Foul out to Simmons. Jonathan nearly had it grabbed away. Kyle Anderson knocks down the long kick.
In jail there. There's Kyle in the corner to bail him out.
Nance Jr. Parker back to Simmons. Got it for a triple. Tony once again. Oh, looking for Bertans. I think he thought Davis was going to head to the corner. And then Clarkson, a heck of a pass.
Wow.
And Corey Brewer with us.
That was one of the good guys in this league. He's out there, he plays hard, doesn't take a night off. He's a high energy player.
Anderson.
There you go. Guard position as well with Tony Parker. Oh, there's Tony.
With the steal. And it curls in.
Lakers playing loosely on both ends of the court. Our guys are going to continue to get shots, and we've seen lately with the Lakers.
Juice pushing the pace. Parker. Bertans. Oh, Davis. The Latvian laser. Clarkson. Got by. Bertans.
Every time we see Clarkson, he just puts on a show. Oh boy, foul.
Speaking of which, board had it wrong here, and we'll get it fixed. Lakers have had enough advantage with that 26-point
with, I believe, late in the ball game. He's trying to put on a show for his hometown people,
and he's doing it.
Yeah.
Pow! Drops another three.
I made improvements. I made strides. Don't be surprised if I buy one of those Papa Shot machines and put it in my bedroom.
Randall and one after a nice feed from Meta World Peak. 1:12 remaining in the quarter. Randall spots World Peace. He hits the triple. Forbes. About 8 seconds difference. Game clock, shot clock. Simmons straight on three. Swish!
You know, I don't know what happened there. It's a sad day, Bill, when you realize that the only thing you're good at is talking.
Juice! He's now got 9 points. Bryn Forbes adjusted midair, gets it right back for three. You betcha! Spurs have tied it up! Oh, mama!
Look at those purple jerseys.
Ennis knocks down the triple. Waba, no. Putback was good, though, as Robinson and Bertans. Forbes.
It just hits the bottom of the net, nice and soft.
He's got 8, 4th time in his brief Spurs career that he's had that point tied. Rebounds. 4 of their starters in double figures, led by Clarkson with 17, but even to the locker room. Oh, Bertans, another three!
Beyond the arc, especially at the top of the key spot.
Robinson. The draft, and if they don't get that, they lose their draft pick to the Philadelphia 76ers. Has beaten Memphis tonight, and that further gives them a lock on that number 6 spot, and Memphis staying in 7th. Nwaba.
Overwhelm them at home. They're going to be thinking about that come playoff time if they happen to meet in the Eastern Conference Finals on it. Especially after they lost it against OKC at home tonight.
7 on the shot clock. Cutting is Nwaba with the...
He had it.
Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. And Simmons for Lee. Anderson fires. Nothing but the bottom. The lead. Simmons.
Oh, make that extra pass.
Bertans. Oh, mama! Not done yet. Anderson did not go to meet the basketball, and as a result, Robinson misses, but Nwaba.
And he and Pop are laughing right now about it. It's like Luke Walton didn't want to win this game. It doesn't help the Lakers. It hurts them to win.
So the Lakers win their 2nd straight